In this video we are going to be analysing Nvidia ticker Nvda. So to get straight into it, where do we see it pushing, because they've just had earnings, and if we continue up, our closest resistance is going to be $192/$193, which is where we made the recent move to. As you can see, this is where we came, tested it, sold off, came back to retest it once more and failed. Looks like we're going to come and test it for a third time, and what we're really looking for is a break above to probably $200, come back to retest this 192, and as long as buying pressure kicks in, we can expect a push to our next set of resistances, which is going to take us to $223. If we're able to break that and continue further, 239, 270, 286, and then $319 are going to be those key levels, with extreme levels being at $333 and $368. Now, we can quickly pull out a longer term time frame because that is only 180 day and that was only a 1 year chart. On the left we now have a 3-year chart, and on the right a chart since IPO, and we can start seeing where are going to be strong resistances on this side. And we can see that we are very close to our first deviation on the 3-year chart, which is around 182. So you can see on the 3-year though we are actually oversold, so we could expect breaking of the 186 and the 193 and keep pushing towards the statistical mean, which would give us a resistance at $254. Now looking at the max term chart, we can see we do have a heavy resistance at 201, obviously key psychological level, and it's very close to our other resistances at 195, so definitely going to be a strong level to break. But if we're able to break, come over and retest this level, then you can expect a breakout, of 10% to the $220 mark. Now onto the support levels. What can we be focusing on Nvidia? So if we sell off from this current zone, we have our first sort of support level at $145. Now, this is statistical mean on the 4-hour chart, so we don't tend to buy using statistical means because that's where we expect the stock to revert to. However, if we bring on the max term chart, we can see that we do have our first deviation at $145. Now, this is the upside deviation, so we expect a bounce off this level, but it doesn't mean it's going to skyrocket off this level, but definitely a level to be noting. Definitely some buying pressure will most likely coming into that level. Now though, if we are able to break that level and we did continue further down, we would have the next support at $127.50 and then $100. If we were able to break down to this $100 level, don't forget that would be our first deviation on the 4-hour, but a key psychological level and very unlikely that we actually break through it. Now if we continue down from there, we'd have $78, $50, $30, and an extreme one at $5.50. But obviously these levels are very far off. The main focus would be more to where we are now. So if we continue up, we're going to have some resistance at the 182. Then if we're able to hold that level, expect to push to 192, then $200. $200 would be a very hard resistance to break, and that's why if we're able to break over, retest and push up, we would expect some sort of a breakout to $220. Now on the other side, if we start selling off, we expect some sort of a bounce at $145, but maybe not strong enough there that we can't continue lower. So really then we would be focusing on the 127 and the $100 level. Now I hope you enjoyed the breakdown on the video. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe and check out this analysis video here.